Real estate, which in our world and how we look at it, includes investors, developers, and contractors, is north of 30% of RSNF's business. It is our largest industry sector. So it's actually our oldest, but when we got started, that was a number of our earliest and initial clients were in the real estate business. Our clients include some of the most successful developers in the greater Baltimore, Washington metropolitan region. And particularly as it relates to the needs in the real estate business for high-level tax advisory and guidance, that is one particular reason why that area is growing so much. And we have a dedicated tax group which is extremely strong, doing a lot of sophisticated work, high-level planning, not just the compliance of turning out tax returns. And that's very valuable for these real estate clients. In addition to doing tax advisory for clients, we are working with them in some cases in a consulting capacity. A number of our clients don't just do deals, but they also have operating companies, and we help them build and grow. In a number of cases, we're helping them with talent acquisition and helping to identify who are the right people and getting the right people on the bus. And certainly as they grow, we have a number of real estate clients that themselves are family businesses and have to train the next generation, identify the key people who will take over the business when the current owners, principals, partners retire or move on, and we help them in that regard. And then finally, in the real estate area, we do a fair amount of connecting for our clients. So in a lot of cases, we have clients who are seeking opportunities, and in the other case, we have a lot of clients who are looking to sell a project or a piece of land. So if we can help to make a match, and this includes beyond our clientele and just our broader network, we like to do so. We do that on behalf of clients because that's additional value add. RSNF has made some strategic hires and recently with the purpose of getting really great talent for some areas of our existing business, as well as expanding some areas where we did not have as large of a practice. One particular hire that we made was Andrew Runge, who is our Director of Forensic and Valuation Services, and we've always been in that business of forensic accounting and valuation, but with Andrew's expertise, having run his own practice previously and been a part of some really interesting cases in his background, we are going to be able to greatly expand that particular division. We've actually made a couple strategic hires on the healthcare side of our business and brought on some senior consultants who have some really interesting background, including in the hospital space. Our most recent hire, who actually just started with us the other day, is a trained black belt. So we're bringing quality initiatives to the healthcare space. We recently hired earlier this year an additional tax attorney to join our tax staff for a lot of the tax advisory type of work that we're doing. So I think we're unique in having two tax attorneys on our team, and that's a differentiator for the firm. A few years ago, we had the idea, myself and a couple of other co-chairs of what is now the Real Estate Connections, and that is a real estate intra-club here at the Center Club. And the idea and the format of that was simple. Let's go get a dynamic speaker who's going to attract a great crowd, invite a lot of really interesting and successful people in the real estate business, get them together for networking, for interaction. Hear some great stories and content from the speaker. And the model worked. And in fact, most recently last week, we had Arthur Adler come and speak, and we had over 120 people in the audience to hear him speak, and we've already gotten feedback that was yet another successful event, and we're going to continue to do that. So on the coattails of the Real Estate Connections, we thought it would be an interesting idea to do this within healthcare. Interestingly enough, we looked around the types of programming and events that the Center Club had done previously, and there were not a lot in the healthcare. Yet, you look outside and look out the window from the Center Club, and you see Hopkins, Maryland, Mercy, and all these great institutions, and healthcare is clearly a presence, obviously, in the Baltimore area. Again, along with myself and a co-chair, my co-chair is with the law firm of Oberkaler. We started Healthcare Connections, and we've actually had one event so far. Our initial event was this past spring. We had Nelson Sabatini come and speak, and had a great turnout. I think everyone enjoyed the networking, had a really terrific audience of leaders within both hospitals in the region as well as the provider practices and public health institutions in the area. And we intend to continue to pursue that particular interclub and forum for this group.